A lot of people across the world only have one or two products for personal home defense. Maybe it's a gun, maybe it's a knife. In this video, I want to narrow it down to what I think are the top 5 most important products to have in your home for self-defense. I mean, let's be realistic. We're living in a world where we have chemical attacks, we have potential of biological attacks, we have natural disasters that would make people extremely desperate. And desperate people do desperate things. You're looking at right here an Arsenal AK-47. Now, this did not make my top 5 list because this is, if I was doing a top 10, this would be in my top 10, but I'm just narrowing it down to the top 5. So this is an Arsenal AK-47. I like to have it because I'm on a large property. I know all about overpenetration, but let's look at some products that everyone across America as a whole and across the world as a whole should have for personal home defense. Top 5. Throw in your comments. What do you use in your home in case of a home invasion, in case of a lawless society? Let's talk about it. Welcome to weaponseducation.com. All right, let's talk about 5 products that I think are must-haves to protect yourself within your home. And this is pepper spray made by Fox. It's called 5.3. I tell you, if you spray someone in the face with this product, they are not going to cry. They're going to scream. And it's a non-lethal way of bringing down a situation that could go bad within your home. Just think about that. There's so many different scenarios. You might be having a party, 15, 20, 30 people, a bad fight might break out, one of them's really hurting the other guy. You don't want to shoot him or stab him or anything like that. Pepper spray might be the right product in that scenario. You might answer the door and get into an altercation with someone and you don't want to, you got to get rid of them, but you don't want to shoot them. So pepper spray, I think, is an important product to have in the home as your top 5 self-defense products. Let me know what you think. If you have other products, please throw in your comments. The comments on these videos are really powerful and we all learn from each other. Let's go to number 4 right now. Number 4 in the countdown is a really good high quality flashlight. This happens to be a Phoenix TK75. Choose the flashlight that you could afford, but it's high quality with high lumens. This one happens to be 2600 lumens. Very bright. It will blind someone if you point this flashlight at its highest power in someone's face. And you can also use the bezel on that flashlight to crack a skull if you had to. It's a weapon and it's also a lighting mechanism. So a really good high quality flashlight, I think, is a must-have in your home. We live our life in darkness 50% of the time, and within the home it could get very dark, of course, in different parts of your home. A good flashlight. Let's go to number 3. Number 3 on my list is a good blade. In your home, you're going to want to have a good quality blade. I just threw a couple here on display. For example, on the right is a cold steel Gurkha Kukri. Long reach on that blade, and that'll certainly defend your life. You know, I love the extra large Espada over there in the middle. That large folding sword. It's amazing. And down there is a Spadaco Civilian, which is really sweet because it's, look at the serrations on that. And then this is something different, is a cold steel tomahawk or any tomahawk. For instance, if someone's coming into your garage, they're following you home, and you have that tomahawk up above hidden where you have quick access to it, and you can protect yourself if you're getting out of the car and someone followed you in your home. I'm just talking about products that I think you should have within your home. There's hundreds and hundreds of different types of blades that would fit this role. What type of blade do you like? And let's move on to number 2 right now. Number 2 on my list, limited to 5, of course, is a good handgun. I'm using a Springfield XDM 3.8-inch barrel, compact 45 caliber on display right now. This is a total of 14 rounds in this package. That's a good option, and any handgun is a good option. I'm just using this for display purposes. Whatever you're well acclimated with and you're comfortable with, and a gun that you've trained with. But you do want a handgun if it is legal. And of course, alongside of that handgun, you need a lot of ammo. And the Winchester bonded PDX-1 line comes in all the major calibers. I tell you, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to spend your money, but in a desperate time, if there's some sort of act of war on American soil or wherever you live in the world, that is not the time to go out and try to scoop up ammo. The time to scoop up ammo is now, and I've been saying that for a long time, even prior to this ammo crisis that we're in now. So get your handgun if it's legal, get your ammo, and systematically build up your ammunition cache, because you want at least 1,000 rounds. That might sound a little extreme, but it's really not. It's also something you can trade with. And then, of course, you want a good holster for your gun. And I'm very proud of ArmoryExpressOutlet.com, my store, and the finest products that we sell on that store are custom handmade holsters from scratch. The thickest gauge leather, the highest quality, custom made for you. You can look at that stitching. So I'll put a link below if you need a good holster for any gun in the world, all custom made for you, and then we call you personally. But number 2 on the countdown is a handgun. Whatever handgun you wish, whatever caliber you're comfortable with. You need a gun if it's legal for you. Let's go to number 1, and it's kind of in the same category. Let's get to it right now. And number 1 on the list is a shotgun. For display purposes, I'm showing you my favorite shotgun in my collection. It happens to be an FN model SLP. It's a semi-automatic. That's as fast as you can pull that trigger. Those shells are going to go flying out. And it's a pretty good option to have for personal defense in your home. Now, of course, you need to know about over-penetration. You need to choose a shotgun, any gauge, from 12 gauge down to smaller gauges, even if it's a 410. It could be any type of shotgun you wish, but a shotgun is a good option as long as you realize what's on the other side of your target. And that's true with the handgun also, obviously. So let's not get into the over-penetration issue here. I'm just saying a shotgun is a must-have. And also, like I said, on the handgun, ammunition is a must-have. And here I go again with the PDX-1 line. I even use this in the 308 for personal home defense because I did a video. If you Google PDX-1 ammunition, weapons education, I did a video with a representative from Winchester on this ammo. And actually, they have 308 ammo that will not go through a human body at 15 feet. So it's really a good quality product. I'm just getting off camera a little bit, but here is the ammunition of my choice. Watch, this has got a 1 ounce rifled slug, double-aught buck 3 pellets. Okay, 2 3/4 inch shell. But a shotgun really is a must-have if it's legal for you and you understand the parameters of it. I do like the semi-auto. over a pump action shotgun. I've got a number of all of them. It's just there's no thinking involved with the semi-auto. Just point and just keep pulling that trigger. But you might like the pump also, because there's nothing like the sound of that click click to intimidate a bad guy. It's all good. It's all good for personal self-defense. What is your input? What is your comments? I know we can't narrow it down to 5. I'm trying to do a video to say, let's think. Let's think about what to keep in our homes. Let's not wait until there's a disaster, until there's a war on our soil. Let's not wait for a natural disaster. Let's not hope the next election goes in your favor and everything's going to be hunky-dory in the country you live in. Let's just protect ourselves now. Buy everything that you need, if you could afford it, on a slow, systematic basis, and then you're good to go. And enjoy the hobby of firearms, knives. I spoke about flashlights, spoke about pepper spray. Enjoy it all. And stay safe, my friends. Please throw in your comments. My name is Tom. Please subscribe. And thank you so much. We have a lot of nice people on this channel. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.